Hello everyone, this is Bill Griffin. Welcome to Different Take Podcast. If you like this content, please subscribe, like, share, comment. I really appreciate you watching. The recent prisoner swap involving Victor Bout to Russia for the women's basketball player overshadowed another piece of big news, which was that the Biden administration performed a huge bailout of the Teamsters union. So I'd like to talk about that a little bit. This is headline from CNN. The Biden administration awarded $36 billion Thursday to prevent cuts to the pensions of roughly 357,000 union workers and retirees. It's the largest federal award of its kind, according to the White House. The funding comes from the American Rescue Plan, a federal pandemic aid package passed by Congress in 2021 that allowed some struggling multi-employer pension plans to apply for financial assistance. So there's another headline that the AP used where Biden gave $36 billion as if it were his personal money. This bailout is due to the fact that this union, the members, did not contribute enough into their plan to get them to where they wanted to go. So political payoff, the government comes in and buys votes with this $36 billion. That's the bottom line. A bailout is a bailout is a bailout. The taxpayer doesn't really matter unless you're profiting from gaining something from the bailout. You're paying for it. The other thing that's interesting here is, what does this have to do with the pandemic? This is Washington corruption at its finest, and the media is subservient, totally subservient. The next paragraph in the article, the money announced Thursday goes to the Central States Pension Fund, which has been struggling financially for many years. The private pension fund covers workers and retirees from more than 1,000 companies across a range of industries, including warehouse workers, construction workers, and food processors. Most of its retirees are truck drivers. Without the influx of money, the fund's workers and retirees were facing benefit reductions of roughly 60% over the next few years. Now, with the $36 billion award, the fund is expected to be able to pay full benefits through at least 2051. So why has the Central States Pension Fund been struggling financially for many years? And why is that the United States taxpayers' responsibility to eliminate the struggle? Why? Why not just give pensions to everyone in the United States? It's just amazing to me that there isn't outrage over this, and we continue to vote in the same people proceed with these vote buying schemes over and over and over again. That is just simply amazing. This is what Biden had to say about it. This is an Associated Press report. It's about everything you work for, Biden said, with union officials standing behind him. It's about finding a dignified retirement. Who doesn't want a dignified retirement? The money for the Central States Pension Fund is the largest amount of federal aid provided for a pension plan, the Biden administration said. It comes from the American Rescue Plan, a $1.9 trillion coronavirus relief package that he signed into law in 2021. Quote, "This matters," unquote, Biden said. This matters for workers. This matters for their spouses. This matters for their mothers and fathers who they're taking care of. It matters for the country. Yeah, it matters for those workers and so forth, but it really matters to Biden because he secures their votes. That's what it's all about. And you may notice that he wasn't so great with the railroad workers, prevented them from going on strike. So he picks and chooses what's good politically. That's what Joe Biden's done, what he's always done. There's no true concern for the workers or their bargaining rights. A lot of people think that folks that espouse free markets are anti-union. That's not altogether true at all. If the union wants to negotiate, they should be able to negotiate, but the government shouldn't step in and stop the railway workers from striking, nor should they stop the demise of this pension fund. That's not the taxpayer's responsibility, but yet this was totally covered up. I'm sure it was done. I'm sure it was done purposely, a lot of forethought to prevent the public from really hearing about this and being, it should be outraged regarding this, but there's not, because we have a subservient media. Whatever the Biden administration does is hunky-dory, and it's bailing out these workers that didn't contribute nothing to their pension plan. That's the bottom line. That's not the taxpayers' responsibility to take care of them. Why not a pension for every worker in the United States? Aside from, I'm not talking about Social Security, but why not have a pension plan for every worker in the United States? That's the logic. So you see this as a transparent vote buying scheme, and the media subservient, and frankly, most of the public, they're just not that interested, or they don't understand that they are actually paying for this if you pay taxes. But many people don't pay taxes, so it doesn't matter to them. They don't have a vested interest. So the taxpayers apparently don't have a big problem with this. I don't believe that. I think they do, but unfortunately, you're probably in the minority of the voters. So that's my episode today. I hope you enjoyed it. And please, if you like this channel, please subscribe, like, share, comment. Thanks for watching.